Hello, 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 hello. It's your boy, Savar Matner. Welcome back to another live stream and inside my office, my home office, of course. It's good to be alive on a Tuesday, especially after your team done won on a Monday. Well, Sunday. On a Sunday. On a Sunday. But we got to talk about where I've been, what's been going on. Was I ducking and dodging you guys last week after I went to Carolina? What's up, man? After I went to Carolina and watched my Falcons get plucked. Now, for those of you that are not aware, I have multiple videos that I'm compiling together. So don't worry. All of these clips of me, they'll be coming. Let me get up a little bit. All these clips, it was at the game in Carolina. All these clips and stuff will be coming. I got to put them together, video, mid stadium, everything like that. So they're coming, guys. Just give me time. I got a lot of content. I'm putting it all together. I got multiple videos. This was at the Falcons game this past Sunday here. So there's a lot of stuff that is going to be coming. There we go. Yeah, I know you guys can see. Yeah, that's going to be coming soon. So this is me at the game here this past week. So all that's coming, guys. So stick tuned, stay with it. But I got to address what happened 2 weeks ago. All right, I'm going to talk about some NFL. There's some Dragon Ball news. Yes. There is, come on, camera focus. There is some Dragon Ball news. I can't believe I'm saying that, but we're going to talk about that. I'm going to do some reactions, and I might have time to open up the form. But first off, congratulations to every NFL team that got a victory yesterday. Prayers to Tyreek Hill. I watched that game last night, Miami and the Jets, when he busted up his knee. So speedy recovery to the Cheetah. I know a lot of people like Tyreek. I like him because of his athletic abilities, on the field. Kind of killed my DraftKings picks last night, but it is what it is. We're gonna talk about all that here in a second, but let me go back and address the Falcons real quick. I gotta get off my chest. Some of y'all that follow me on Facebook already seen and heard what I had to say after the game last Sunday on my Facebook page. That was embarrassing. That what happened in Charlotte, right? I took this flag up there. See this flag right here? And they fell down. They didn't rise up. They fell down. They wasn't the Dirty Birds. They wasn't this, right? They fell down. Now Sunday, they were all about this Sunday. They was all about this Sunday, and we got the dub. But I don't know what happened in Charlotte. But what I can tell you is, to you Charlotte, North Carolina Pink Panther fans, what I can tell you is I got something for y'all ass. See, every time y'all lose a game, I want you to know that every time y'all lose a game, I'm going to keep on adding. See how I say keep on pounding, Panthers? Every time y'all get chumped up, I'm going to add a team on top of that pounded up Panther out there. The Falcons going to get theirs. November 16th, we going to get ours. You ain't even got to worry about that. See, we got humiliated so bad. We got beat up. I think we went to Charlotte and we underestimated the Panthers. And in a division game, you can't do that. You can't do that. Now, I was talking shit all weekend long going up there. That's all going to be in the video. I ain't leaving nothing out. I was talking shit all weekend long going to Charlotte, how we were going to fuck them up. My cousin went with me. And you guys seen her here, Lucia. Y'all seen her in the chat before. First NFL game. I looked at my cousin before we even got to the stadium. I just had, how you get that feeling? You know how you just get a feeling that some shit's going to happen You just feel it. I told her it wouldn't surprise me if Atlanta go up here and get their ass chumped up. And even though I had very good seats, I was hoping that wasn't the case. I was hoping that my spirit was telling me, man, you tripping. You had too many drinks the night before. You just a little bit fucked up and you just got your nerves all jacked up. But my conscience was right. 30-0. It's not the first time the Panthers done shut us out neither. It's like the third time that this done happened. But what got me so pissed off about everything, because a lot of stuff don't ruffle my feathers, it's the Falcons. I call them faulty for a reason. They're my faulty Falcons. This is my 27 going on 28 year of rooting for this team. I have seen them do some of the most craziest, unexpected shit in NFL. But the Panthers fans to actually believe that because they whooped the Falcons 30-0, that even on our worst day, that they were the most dominant team in this division. Oh man, they were talking about they finna go on a run. They finna go into Mike Braver's house in Foxborough and just have their way with a quarterback by the name of Drake May. Have their way with their tight end up there, Hunter Henry. Have their way with Stephon Diggs and Ramondre Stevenson. All those, you have their way with them, right? Defense just gonna have their way with them. What was the score? 40-something. Let me look over here. You guys can't see it. The Panthers got their ass chumped up 42-13. And that last touchdown y'all got, that was after the Patriots pretty much benched their starters. So for every week from here on out, Panthers, y'all better not lose. Because y'all was all on Falcons timelines and shit. Oh, the Panthers had a field day on the Facebook page. They were just rubbing it in. Every time y'all get pounded, I'm going to add another pounded ass Panther up there. I'm going to put the team logo on that Panthers ass to let y'all know y'all just been branded yet again. As far as my Falcons go, we have a bye week. Bijan is leading right now the running back core. He's the current running back on top of the list this year. And I hope he ends in the top 3, if not the number 1 this year. He was in the top 5 last year. Hope he gets the number 1 spot this year. Keep pounding the rock. He's doing good. We made some moves. I know you guys seen Zach Robinson down there on the sideline. It seemed like him and Michael Penix, the plays are getting relayed to him in time. We had like 15 or 16 seconds average after the huddle to get to the line of scrimmage to call the play. So hopefully all that transpire in 2 weeks to a more cohesive unit, because we have Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills coming to town. Now, see, the Bills got this little meme on Facebook where when they defeat a team, so you got Niagara Falls and you got Josh Allen, he is Niagara Falls, and inside the barrel, they put the quarterback inside the barrel, and then, the theme is over the waterfall you go. Like we flush y'all down the toilet pretty goddamn much, right? Listen, Bills fans, I'm gonna say something to y'all. See, last time Atlanta played, we played y'all in the snow. I'll never forget, we played y'all in the snow. We almost had y'all number. We almost doesn't count in the NFL. Either you win or you lose. It really doesn't count. Almost don't mean shit in the NFL. Okay, I'm one of those fans that know moral victories don't mean shit. Even when the refs know they fucked you out some points, it don't mean shit. You just got to play better football and try to not draw flags and do dumb shit to give the refs a reason to throw a flag. So I understand football, right? Every team, every fan base has fans that understand the game of sports. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly blunt with you guys, right? I watched y'all play the Saints from inside the bins, by the way, because I had the NFL Plus app on my phone. So anytime we was in between quarters or we was in a commercial break, I get my phone out and I'm always looking to see what's going on inside this division, especially, right? Because it matters what's going on in your division. And sure enough, when I put it on the Saints game, I watched a Spencer Rattler hanging with the Buffalo Bills, giving the Bills a hard time. The Saints defense, for most of the game, was giving the Bills some issues. Now listen, we ain't the Saints. Okay, we don't have what them dildo packing loving swampers have down there. See, we don't have that issue with a team rebuilding. You don't know who your quarterback gonna be 1 week to the next, and you can't even do basic plays. We don't have that problem. And Buffalo is known to choke when it matters the most. You know, 4 state chips to the Super Bowl. If I remember served me correctly, you gave the Redskins a ring, the Giants a ring, and the Cowboys 2 in a 4-year span. So you gave the NFC East rings. Okay. I have watched Buffalo be dominant in some games and then lose by the end of the game. Now, if Atlanta brings the defense, if Atlanta can contain Josh Allen, if Atlanta can make a few crucial stops, because Josh Allen is known to try to force some balls that leads to interceptions. But we can keep him contained, keep it a very close game. Then Atlanta, since it's a home game on Monday night, I'm going to give them a 5-point advantage. However, I also know just how dangerous Josh Allen is. And here's what you Falcon fans, you keyboard warriors, need to understand. Okay? And also, you keyboard warrior loving Bills fans, here's what you need to understand. If we try to make this a shootout with Josh Allen, we are going to get our asses kicked. Period. We're going to get our asses kicked. Now, just because we got Jesse Bates, who came from the AFC, who played Josh Allen damn near almost every season from a Bengals safety, right? Because AFC same conference, doesn't mean that that's going to be the case when he plays him this time. Different schemes, different looks. They got different wide receivers. Okay? They got a whole different. Sean McDermott isn't the same Sean McDermott 3 years ago, when Jesse Bates with the Bengals. Okay? You guys got to remember that shit. All right? They have Dalvin Cook's brother, James Cook, who can run the fucking ball real goddamn good. Now, we have a defense that does real well against the run. But you keyboard warriors, to actually believe that y'all just going to come to Atlanta and just have a field day, just thinking we just going to roll over, we did it with the Panthers, that's a bold assumption. And for the Falcon fans that think that we are just going to torch the Bills secondary, because Mahomes does it every motherfucking year, with a rookie quarterback that's going into his 8th game. He is 3-4 out of 7. So he's right about 500, percent running quarterback, but 500, he's right at about 500. That's a winning record. You guys know what I'm talking about. Winning percentage in the NFL. That doesn't mean, though, he's going to go against and have the same outcome and the same throwing capabilities as a Josh Allen. Okay? Because Josh been doing it a few years longer than him. If we try to make this a shootout, Buffalo going to win by at least 17 fucking points. This guy be smash mouth defense, contain Josh Allen, contain the run, and force Josh Allen to get uncomfortable in the pocket. Period. This game right here going to have to be a defensive slugfest. So the defense is going to have to show the fuck up in 2 weeks. It can't be what we just did with the Commanders. It can't be. It can't be how it was with the Bucks. We should have won that game, but it is what it is. You can't have that with the Bills. This got to be a low-scoring, smash-mouth defensive game in 2 weeks. If Atlanta do that, we could pull it off by at least 5 points, within a 5-point error, one-score game. If we do that. If not, it's going to be a long night for the Falcons. It's going to be a long night for us. Josh Allen going to have his fucking way if we don't play defense. And that's coming from a true fan that understands football. Trying to do what he does, we're not going to win. So defense is going to have to show up. If the Bills didn't have a dangerous quarterback like Josh Allen, then the defense can I wouldn't even say take a day off, but they wouldn't have to play with the urgency they would have to play with Josh Allen. It's not going to be a good game if we don't do that to Josh Allen. But for the Saints to stay in the game as long as they did before they finally started to show they cracks in their armor, that tell us we might have a chance against Josh Allen. So we'll see. We'll see. The rest of the NFL, why my camera kind of fucking up? The rest of the NFL, I'm trying to get the focus, guys. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get the focus real quick. There we go. Hold on. Yeah, it's acting kind of weird today. Maybe it's a light. It'll autofocus in a minute. The rest of the NFL, Ravens, 1-3. I understand Lamar Jackson's hurt. That's another story. Thank you, Eagles, for beating the Bucs. We appreciate that. The Texans got to win. The Giants, just give it time, Giants. Cowboys tying with the fucking Packers. I don't even know how you got. Can someone tell me, was it necessary to hit a man that didn't even have the ball in his hand? I really want to know this. Was it necessary to hit a man that didn't have a ball in his hand? Cowboys gave the Packers that game. The Bears won. They beat the Raiders. They're 2-2. And my pick is on the Bears to win the division. The Colts lost to the Rams, but the Colts should have beat the Rams. Next time you get your ass in the end zone, I can't remember who the fuck it was, hold the ball until you get all the way into the fucking end zone. The Colts should have beat the Rams. I don't care what nobody say, okay? All right, what else went on down here? We watched the Dolphins whoop the Jets last night. The Broncos just had their way with the Bengals last night. The Jacksonville Jaguars stole one from the 49ers. But the coaches having beef, Salah and the head coach of the Jaguars having beef on the field. Now, that was funny. Especially Coach Salah telling him, I will fucking own your shit. I will fucking wreck your shit. What the fuck he said? That shit was hilarious. Bills beat the Saints 31-19. And that's pretty much it. We won by 7 against the Commanders. The Vikings lost to the Steelers. And, of course, we seen that game with the Seahawks and the Cardinals. So, Texans shut out the Titans. The Titans suck. And the Browns molded. The Lions molded the fucking Browns. Now, coming up this week, and I'm going to talk about anime here. I'm not even going to share the screen right now for football. I'm just looking on my screen over here. Rams-Niners division game. I'm taking the Rams, favored to win by 7. Vikings-Browns. That's a overseas game for Sunday. I'm taking the Browns, margin to win by 5. Jets-Cowboys. Cowboys, listen. Come on, focus, Cam. I'm sorry, guys. My camera's a little bit off right now. I don't know why it's not focusing. It'll focus in a minute. Cowboys. Y'all had a hard time beating Green Bay. I smell an upset. Jets by 3. I'm going to take the Jets to beat the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Giants to steamroll the Saints. Saints will go 0-5. I'm going to take they play in Indianapolis. Geno Smith is pissed. Pete Carroll is hot. Brock Bowers is hot. Raiders in overtime, walk-off field goal. I just can't outright pick the Colts. I'm going to go Raiders in overtime. Because I think the Colts going to go in playing a little bit too cautious this time. I think the Raiders going to exploit that. Dolphins, Panthers, Dolphins all day. Fuck the Panthers. They don't have a chance in hell. Dolphins going to win their second game of the season. Panthers going to go 1-4. Broncos might upset the Eagles. So I'm taking the Broncos to win by 5. The Texans are going to beat the Ravens. If Lamar Jackson is out, Texans to beat the Ravens. Texans by 7. Cardinals going to steamroll the Titans. Cardinals by 10. Seahawks going to beat the Bucks. Come on, Seahawks. Seahawks going to beat the Bucks, I believe, this upcoming week. Seahawks by 8, margin of 8. Bengals have no chance in hell against the Lions. Lions should be an easy win for the Lions. Lions by a score of 17. Chargers, if Jaden Daniels play, and even if he doesn't play, I think the Chargers are the better team. Chargers by 5. Bills Patriots, that's next Sunday night. That's going to be a really good game, a defensive slugfest. I need the Patriots to exploit the Bills. I need the Patriots to show us some shit. I need the Patriots to make the Bills uneasy. I need y'all to ding up the Bills pretty good. Right? I'm not saying hurt nobody. I just need for y'all to ding up. I need Drake May to prove to me that my prediction is going to be correct with the Bills going against certain teams this year. Bills should still win it by at least 5. But if Drake May and them been playing the way they've been playing, then I'm going to take the Patriots to win off a last-minute turnover by the Bills. So by at least 1 score. So 3. Patriots by 3, Bills by 7, if it's a good defensive game. I think the Jaguars on Monday night is going to upset the Chiefs. And that's enough about football. Let's transition now to, there we go, some anime rumors. Okay. And then I'm going to talk about autism. I got to talk about this autism stuff. You guys know my son's autistic. So we're going to talk about some anime real quick and the Dragon Ball rumors. And I see Geeto's back active on Facebook. YouTube. I haven't been on his channel in a while because ain't been nothing Dragon Ball shit related going on. Seemed like until now. So I'm going to talk about that here. And then we're going to transition to some autism stuff. How do I think the economy's doing? Then some reactions. If you guys got reactions, post them. We're going to react. So Geetum dropped some videos. Let us share the screen. He dropped some videos. And like I said, I haven't been on fucking the internet. So let's do this. All right. Let me move myself in a corner over here. Now, I'm the type of person I don't go off of third-party gossip. Okay. He ain't posted almost 2 months, so he came out with Super Saiyan 4 could return. Why was Super Saiyan 4 being super? I'm going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to watch some of his videos. I'm going to give them a couple of views. There's a new project coming out. Now, I believe the new project is this shit, right? I believe it's this. Don't quote me on that. I believe it's this. I mean, patches update September. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I don't know. So we're gonna find out. But let's talk about the Super Saiyan 4 shit. And Jamie, I see what you said. Will give me a second. What'd you say, Jamie? Let's see what you say here. No reception, no reactions, but Cody is horrible. Hey, what's up, Randall? Hey, I didn't even watch WrestlePalooza. And I'm glad I didn't. I didn't watch Raw this past Monday. And I'm kind of glad I didn't. I didn't watch SmackDown this past Friday. And I'm going to tell you why that is. WWE, over the last couple of weeks, before WrestlePalooza, became very in your face, gimmicky with promoting the ESPN app and all that other bullshit. So I'm a little bit fucking I'm over it right now. You got Cody Rhodes coming out there, no pyro, fucking up on Monday. I seen the highlights of that. You got who's that going after Sami Zayn for the US title? Like they're not. We all know Stephanie Valkyrie gonna win the fucking belt. I watched Nia Jax on highlights bust open Jade Cargill just so Tiffy Time can keep the fucking belt. Don't even get me started with Seth Rollins. I'm over that shit. So until the WWE can get their shit together, I'm gonna take a break for a while. The Usos came back, got beat up by Paul Heyman guy, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed, which I think should have happened. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it right now. John Cena, which I told you guys was gonna happen, got destroyed by Brock Lesnar. Now his last match has been announced. I believe it's gonna be Edge. Edge just left AEW. I believe it's gonna be Edge. I really believe it. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't move the storyline. So I'm gonna watch the highlights, but I'm not gonna give WWE too much of my time right now. Some shit is gonna have to change for me to want to watch again. WrestleMania after next year is gonna be in fucking Dubai or whatever the fuck is going. Let it go there. A lot of people don't like that, but hey, we getting all that Saudi Arabia money. We getting all that shit, so let it go there, I guess. But as far as me watching any PLEs until ESPN lower that price, guys, I got multiple streaming apps. I have Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus. I have fucking Peacock. I have fucking all the other free shit. Then you got Crunchyroll. Like I have damn near Amazon Prime. I have so many goddamn apps, it scares me. And now the WWE want me to jump on ESPN shit for $30 a month to watch just one thing? That's all right. I got the NFL Plus app. I pay once a year for the whole app. No, I think no. I haven't listened. I haven't even played Dragon Ball FighterZ in a while, and the new game, and I'm guessing that's the update. I haven't watched none of Geekdom's videos, so this is going to be reaction in real time. I haven't watched them. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I want to talk about some autism stuff, and then if you guys got any reactions, I want to react to that. Oh, and somebody asked me the other day, how do I feel about Charlie Kirk getting awarded posthumously, of course, the Presidential Medal of Freedom or Honor of Freedom or whatever. I'm gonna save that towards the end of the stream. So anyway, let's react to this video here. I want to see. I'm pretty sure it's Geekdom just coming out of his ass. All right, to the video. Okay, maybe Nosen is a year late, but Capsule Corporation Tokyo with Ayuku and 2 other employees are mentioned in Sparking Zero in the credits on the Super. Okay, that's the game. So okay. That's a bold assumption, but okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Let me see. I know what I'm gonna do. Let's do it like this here. Okay, hold on. What's this? Okay, I'll check them out. I'll look at them in a second. Let me look at these. If you watch my last 3 videos from the summer, you'll get, you ain't had nothing to talk about. That's why you've been away. It is canon. Damn, see, you still got people like this here that don't understand logic. Donning cannot be canon. Simple as what? Now, I can't reply and say it is canon. It's in the same timeline. It's just you got 3 endings to Z, all in the same continuity, and it will still be over people's heads. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. My guy, you're doing great with these videos and providing great news. However, you will have to cut down on the length of your videos. Hey, go get them. Thanks, bro. My advice, listen at 1.25 speed or while you're at the gym. Geetham should be in the gym. Whatever. All right, so let's see what the fuck this is. Let's see what the fuck this is, man. Let's get into the shit. You can't hear the video? Hold on, give me a second. You can't hear it? What's up, Tyler? Hold on. Okay.
Listed under Shueisha.
Let me
so
know
this
now if you can hear
credit
me.
up here, Capsule Corporation Tokyo Kyoyoku, under Capsule Corporation Tokyo, that is new because in the Sandland game, he was still working under Shueisha. Remember, Kyo was.
Let me know now if you can hear me, guys. I refreshed. I know sometimes for some odd reason I get disconnected on the internet, and then sometimes it'll cause you guys not to hear the video. So let me know now if you guys can hear me, because I done refreshed the whole damn thing. Let's see. It is live. Let me get live right now. Let me see. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think Geekdom has been sick. I believe he is sick. So let me know if you guys can hear. I'm about to play it again, but just let me know if you can hear it. If you can hear me. Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna play the video.
One of the editors at Jump Magazine. He had a pretty important position there. And now with Gekishin Squadra, the new game coming out, there's no mention on Capsule Corp Tokyo.
Okay, so that is the new project that Geekdom was talking about. Okay, so what's you know what? This is why you go. I went on the main web page as well, and I didn't see anything new to Dragon Ball. Guys, listen. Go to the original source. That's the Dragon Ball official website. That dragonball.eu. Shit, whatever the fuck it is. Go there, and if there's anything brand new, you'll know. This is just speculation. I don't like watching a lot of speculation videos because that's just a waste of my time. So based on this here, a new project being confirmed. I'm gonna read the comments on this. I'm just gonna read the comments. Let me look. I'm gonna read the comments. So Geekdom wants you to, okay, this just passed Saturday field interview. 9 hours ago. Dude, and see, no, Diamond and Super timelines are separate timelines. They're in the same continuity. It's just if you take Daima's timeline, there's no Super. If you take the Super timeline, there's no Daima. If you take the GT timeline, there's no Super nor Daima. It's just you watch Z, and then after Z, you go GT. If you pick it up after Boo, you got two options, Super or Daima. Pick your poison. They don't overlap each other. It's common sense. You guys thought that you would have figured it out by now. And Geeta won't tell you that. I don't know if he's the Dragon Ball guy, then why won't he tell you that? Okay, what's the news? What's this? Okay. Can somebody tell me? I'm gonna make myself big real quick. Can somebody tell me what is Super 2? What is Dragon Ball Super Season 2? Can somebody please tell me how y'all believe that what Dragon Ball Super had 131 episodes, and you guys actually believe that all of Season 1 was 131 straight episodes? So can somebody tell me why they think this is Season 2 if Super comes back? Because if there's a project being worked on, thank you. Now, see, that's a season. Okay. If there are projects being worked on, could it be the continuation of the original manga from Super? Now, Geeta released the whole interview. In the interview, what he is say, well, what it's going to be, just a project. So, yeah, look, nothing new in the video. Don't fall for the thumbnail. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's always a project. Then we find out it's nothing. Then we find out it's absolute nothing. Like I don't understand. I got to be honest, understand shit. And then we got this Gohan shit. Gohan and Dragon Ball Daima revealed by creators to be real. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I listen. Why would they keep Gohan out of Daima? Only to come out and say we had these drawings here, but Gohan didn't fit into this story. Gohan hasn't been part of the main story really since after Majin Buu. The last stream we did, we talked about the power levels where Brawly stood and all that shit. I just want you guys to understand, if they would have wrote Gohan and kept Gohan the same formidable person that he was in the Cell Saga, there wouldn't be a Majin Buu. I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Because Gohan would have whooped everybody at the tournament, besides Goku and Vegeta, maybe. No, Brawly doesn't solos. But Gohan would have hands down whooped everybody at the tournament. And I mean, Babidi and them wouldn't have no energy to absorb. And the reason why the Supreme Kai came to Earth was to gauge Gohan. He didn't even consider Goku and Vegeta to be a threat to Majin Buu. He considered Gohan to be the absolute threat to Majin Buu. Only to find out that Goku and Vegeta is 2 to 3 times stronger than Gohan was at his current state. And they all were Super Saiyan 2s, during the Buu saga. But it was night and day between Goku and Vegeta versus Goku or Gohan, or Vegeta versus Gohan. It was night and day power. And Deborah struggled against a depowered version of Gohan. I'm saying all that just to say this here. After Dragon Ball Z, GT, Gohan wasn't even a thing. And Super, Gohan wasn't a thing until they brought a retarded fucking Cell in. To what I like to call Beast Gohan is PTSD invoked Gohan. Understand, Cell traumatized Gohan. All right. Cell did some things to Gohan that really fucked him up. Piccolo slapping him around as a kid, talking about Dudge and all that shit, right? On Team 4-Star, you know, slapping him around and throwing him towards mountains to piss him off. You know, that didn't give Gohan PTSD. No. Vegeta coming and Nappa coming, the Cyberman coming, they all just running roughshod all over the Z Warriors. That didn't give Gohan PTSD. No. Frieza just doing whatever the fuck he want to, and the Ginyu Force just having their way with everybody up there until Goku got there. That didn't give Gohan PTSD. Not even watching Krillin get popped. Now watching Piccolo get shot through the chest. Watching Vegeta get shot through the heart. All of that didn't give Gohan PTSD. Not Garlic Jr., not the fucking androids. Well, Cell is technically android, but 17, 18, 19, 20, or Dr. Giro, or don't let Gitu hear you say Dr. Giro. It's Dr. Giru. You can't say Giro. It's Giro or Giru, you know. But none of that. None of that traumatized Gohan. But all of a sudden, Cell comes around. All these little Cell Juniors, these little kids, they running around, they beating up everybody, beating the shit out of everybody, right? And then the silent, gentle Android 16, just like Ader in Dragon Ball, right? Android 16 get blown up because he tried to detonate. They took the bomb out of him. Cell blew him up, and then his head lands in front of Gohan, and he tells Gohan to let it go, Gohan, let it go. Not Goku. Not watch this daddy get beat up. That tells me Gohan don't love his daddy a lot. I mean, Goku was getting just annihilated by them little Cell Juniors. He was just getting hugged and beat up bad. And it took Android 16 with his head rolled around. Gohan, just let it go, Gohan. Just let it go. And then Cell to step on a robot's face. Caused them to have post-traumatic stress. And so when Cell Max came into the motherfucking picture, and was it Gamma 2 that blew himself up? It was Gamma 2, not Piccolo fighting to protect Gohan. Not Krillin and Android 18 fighting to protect Gohan. No, none of them. None of them. Not Goten, not Trunks. Robots. So all you gotta do to invoke Gohan is to have a robot. And maybe he's a nerd. Maybe that's his thing. But all you gotta do is give Gohan a robot friend. Baby, let me tell you about my robot friend. South Park. Awesome. Thank you, awesome brothers. All you gotta do is give Gohan a robot friend. And once that robot is at the end of his life, Gohan will go Super Saiyan 9 or whatever the fuck ever. And now he won't be relevant going forward. Because see, the only way he'll access, y'all call it Beast Gohan, I call it post-traumatic stress induced Gohan. Okay. It only is if and only if there will have to be a threat worse or as bad as Black Frieza. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Gohan is not gonna whip Black Frieza. I'm sorry. That's a Gogeta thing. Okay. So for Gohan not to be in Daima is to be expected. He wasn't really in Super until the Tournament of Power. To be honest, Gohan he's not that same character no fucking more. So it makes sense for him not to be in Daima. It made perfect sense. So yeah, he's drunk. And that's news. Come on, stop it. Stop it. And Super Saiyan 4 coming to Super. You guys believe that, right? You guys believe that, right? You know, Super might be in the same timeline as Daima, just a different continuity of the Z timeline. They all the same timeline, just pick your poison, right? That form is exclusive to Daima and to GT. Him bringing a Super Saiyan 4 mortal form to a Super that is weaker, by the way, than the forms he acquired in Super makes absolutely no goddamn sense. Hey, and that was fucked up, by the way, Goku. I'm gonna go check that out. But you guys got to stop with that logic. I didn't agree with them bringing it back in Daima, but that was Toriyama. Rest his soul. Toriyama loved the kids. That was his way of writing GT his own way while giving you the demon realm that so many people wanted to see. And guess what? You still didn't get Mia or Toa or Fu. You didn't get none of those fucking characters. That's what y'all really wanted because of Dragon Ball Heroes. But y'all, he didn't give you none of that. He gave y'all some demon kings that's related to Dabura. You found out that Shin and Dabura are pretty much cousins. All right. We didn't find out. They teased us with a three-way fusion that never fucking happened. The only thing I even remotely enjoyed was watching Vegeta finally go Super Saiyan 3. That was really it. I didn't care about Super Saiyan 4. And that Super Saiyan 4 was a ugly ass design. And then they want y'all to forget how Goku got Super Saiyan 4 in the first place. But once again, this takes place before GT. It's in the same continuity. It just takes place before GT. Because Daima picked up right after Buu, just like Super picked up right after Buu. It just where you want to go with the story from Z is up to you. I mean, it's not hard to figure that shit out. Daima has nothing to do with Super. Super has nothing to do with GT. And GT has nothing to do with neither or. They all relate to Dragon Ball Z because they all take place in the same timeline, just different parts, however you want to go. You guys remember Budokai 3? I think Budokai 3 was the first game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 for the PlayStation 2. I think Budokai 3 was the first game to do, I think the What If sagas or some shit, right? Separate ending, separate sagas. That I know Tenkaichi was as well. Budokai Tenkaichi and all that, right? So that's all that it is. It's how you want to go with your story. That's it. Same timeline, just different results. So Daima's done. There's no need for them to continue Daima. It's done. Now, can they do it? Absolutely, but it won't tie into Super. And the only way it would, even if they decide to tie it in, you would have to then introduce the gods of destructions. But then that means there will be a whole different tangent not related to Super and not related to GT. Because there's no gods of destructions in GT. That's why I kept telling you guys, stop with that where Super's going to end like Z determined. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've been telling you, no, it's not. Fuck, it's not. Because that means then it got to tie into GT. Now, how's that possible? With everything we seen. One guy say, oh, they can just write everything out. So then what was the point of doing Super? Makes no sense. Super's going to end and be its own ending. It's going to be its own fucking thing if it ends, whenever it ends. They're not going to tie it into GT because that means now you got to redo all of GT. Hence, Daima. That's why you got Daima. That's why you got it. If they want to continue a story, they can continue Daima after Super ends. And then they can work on Diamond. Say, hey, we want to tell a different story with the God's instructions. Yes, it's not going to make sense, but it'll be part of the Diamond storyline if you want to watch Z into Diamond that way. And so they can do it that way. But they can't then try to bring Diamond around and tie into GT. It just wouldn't make sense, or Super. If Geekton would tell y'all that, y'all stop saying that shit. Y'all want to hear from me. I'm just telling you guys the truth. Straight up. Now, One Punch Man season 3. I can't wait. I'm gonna go watch Chainsaw Man. That movie's coming out real soon. I'm gonna go see Demon Slayer probably next weekend at the movie theater. You guys are gonna be like, what? I just watched last week. I watched it in 2 days, pretty much. Undead Unluck. I have to say, that is a damn good anime. All right. A guy with 2 personalities that cannot die, and a girl that have unlocked powers if you touch her skin, who's on a quest to get laid, by the way. She's a virgin, legal, never known the touch of a man. All these characters develop powers. Negators is what they're called. That either got their families killed or it caused chaos. Hey, go on Hulu and watch Undead Unluck. Which begs the question. Every negator has a certain power. Some has the power of justice. Some have the power to retell a story. You know, solo leveling is the shit. Oh, and Blue Eye Samurai season 2, Netflix, next year. 6 episodes, 44 minutes long each. I cannot wait for Blue Eye Samurai to come back. But Undead Unluck, I the first episode I didn't really give it a chance. Then I watched episode 2. Yes, it has a dub. Yes. I watched episode 2 and episode 3, and then next thing I know, I was hooked. I had to watch it. Sakamoto Days, I just finished the first season. They're going to the assassin school. He's undercover right now as a female. Sakamoto Days is really good on Netflix. Like, and listen, it's kind of like Undead Unluck because their group that keeps the peace is known as the Order, and Undead Unluck, their group is known as, is the Order? Yeah, the Order is in the Sakamoto Days, and then they have the table, the round table. I can't think of the name of it right now. And it's pretty much the same thing, just 2 totally different fucking goddamn shows. I want to know, and I know this is fucked up. Spy Family season 3 finna come out too. Can Lord Folger Twilight hold his own against a guy like Sakamoto, Toro Sakamoto? That's what the fuck I want to know. You know what? His movie now, I think, is on Paramount Plus. I didn't go to the movie theaters to see it because it was a lot of mixed reviews. But I'm going to probably check it out. I'm trying to get back into, like I say, I've been kind of talking political and football season and stuff. But, you know, I always want to give you guys some stuff to react to. But I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to be honest with you. If I think it sucks, it sucks. If I think it's okay, it's okay. I'm going to be pretty critical. So just give me some time. I get to it. I'll watch and let you know about it. I'm going to ask you, hey, let me ask you a question, Louis. Let me ask you a question. How the fuck y'all tied with Green Bay? Huh? Listen, Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to call your show one day. I'm going to make sure to record. I'm going to call your show one day. I want to ask you something, Stephen A. I want to ask you something. I love what he does. I'm about to ask Stephen A. this question here. Because I believe, and I hate the Cowboys. I don't hate them. Most of my family are Cowboy fans, and you know. I believe the Cowboys is gonna win that division. The Eagles are gonna start losing. Do you not see AJ Brown crying now? He's not getting the ball. He wanted to make it a one-man show. He wanted to be, Saquon Barkley of the Eagles. Give it time. Give it time. The Cowboys, in all rights, should have beat Green Bay. When you take your ass down the field and you don't even catch the ball, what was the point of you hitting that fucking receiver? When it's 4th and 10 in overtime, you don't blitz. You don't blitz. You force Jordan Love to make an error and run. Instead, y'all let the man throw the ball almost 20 yards down the field. Michael Parsons is the reason why the Cowboys didn't win. You know why? He stopped Dak on that sweep. I would have ran that same fucking play again. And then the Cowboys allowed Jordan Love at the last possible fucking second to throw that ball in the end zone, and all they had to do was keep playing coverage to make him run around till the time run out, and then have him take a shot in the end zone. Listen, you guys have been watching my channel for a while before the season started. I picked the Cowboys to win the NFC East, and I'm going to tell you why they're going to win the NFC East. Do you not see the Giants? I thought Russ was the answer, but it looked like Jackson Dart might be the answer to the Giants. The Eagles barely beat the Cowboys the first game of the season. Cowboys had the Eagles scared to rights. The Cowboys just made some stupid decisions. The Eagles should have lost their last couple of games. I'm just being blunt. I'm being real blunt. They're not playing as dominant as they are capable of playing like last year. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Send the link and I'll click on it. And then I go to the chat on YouTube and click on it. And then I'll share it. So it's like the Bucks here in this division here. It's like the Bucks here. The Bucks isn't going to win this division unless they get very fucking dominant. Like, they will have to play some very dominant football. Period. The Bucks should have lost to Houston. If Houston would have took a field goal, still playing with them, the Bucks should have lost to the Jets. The Falcons fucked up with a kicker who is now with the Giants. Congrats to Younghoe Koo. The only game the Tampa Bay Buccaneers really just outright won, well, I think was week 2 or something like that. Not Panthers, the Bucks. Bucks been just getting real lucky. So I think the Eagles. Okay, I click on a second. I think the Eagles. Let me look at their schedule. God damn it. And I'm gonna get back to anime. Then I'm gonna talk about autism. Then I'm gonna get ready to do some reactions real quick. Then I'm gonna get off of here. Let me talk about the Eagles real quick. Let's look at the Eagles. I got your link random. I see it already. Give me a second. If you got me to react to anything, just send the links and I will look at them. Let's look at their schedule. Let me see their schedule. Let me tell you what's about to happen Let me share this screen. Okay. I'm telling you right now. The Chiefs almost beat them. Travis Kelce, some miscues. Cowboys, miscues. Rams, last minute, I think, blocked field goal. They got ran back. Bucks, they outright whooped the Bucks. They just took the foot off the gas last game. But you see these teams coming up? See the Broncos? They for real. The Giants got new life, and that's a division game, and it's in New York. I smell an upset. I wouldn't count out Carson Wentz if J.J. McCarthy isn't back playing, because if J.J.'s playing, Eagles going to beat the Vikings if J.J.'s playing. If Carson Wentz is playing, the Vikings might get him. The Giants might sweep them. But since the Giants got to go to Philadelphia, and that's one of the most rudest, most unstable stadiums to play in, I think Eagles going to get them. Now, let's get down to here. Packers, Lions, Cowboys, Bears, and Chargers. Loss, 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 loss. Loss, 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 loss. Loss, loss. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses. The Eagles might make playoffs 9 and 8. There's no way they're going to go undefeated the whole season. But barely winning like that, 9, 8, 10, 7 best. Let's look at the Cowboys real quick. Let's look at the Cowboys schedule. Then I'm going to get to this reaction. Let's look at the Cowboys schedule. Let's see the difference. Let's look at the Cowboys. Let's check out the Cowboys. Brokeback Mountain Boys of Texas. Let's check them out. Check out the Cowboys. Okay. Cowboys. They gonna lose this game. So Dallas, y'all finna go 2 and 3. My money's on the Jets. The Jets been every game but one. They've been within one score. I think they're gonna finally whoop your ass in New York. I give the Jets that win. Y'all couldn't even beat the Packers. Y'all couldn't beat the Bears. Y'all barely beat the Giants in overtime. I think I'm giving Dallas 12 and 5 at best. I had them at 13 and 4, but I'm gonna give them 12 and 5. Now after the Jets, that's a win. That's a win. This might be a toss-up. Taking the Cowboys. They play at Mile High, but I'm gonna take them anyway. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. Kansas City got too many problems. They're gonna probably be the same as the Eagles, 9 and 8. Watch. That's a win. That's a win. Because Dan Campbell is stupid. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. Cowboys gonna win out. They might lose 2 games going this stretch, but they gonna win out. They gonna win out. They gonna win out. Listen to me. No. Listen to me. I hate the Cowboys. I'm a diehard Falcon, but see, I know football. Cowboys is gonna win out or lose maybe one more game, and that might just be against that Lions in there. Chiefs got too many issues. Chiefs can't even listen. They beat the Ravens because Lamar Jackson, who I told y'all, will gonna get hurt. Because Lamar don't want to let Derrick Henry run the ball. John Harbaugh. That's exactly why. The Steelers, like I told y'all, is gonna win the North. That's exactly why. Let's look at the Chiefs. Let's look at the Chiefs. Let's look at them. Look at them right here. Let's look at the Chiefs schedule, man. Let's look at the schedule. Let's look at Father Dude's draft. Let's look at this. Look here. They gonna lose to the Jaguars. Lions gonna tear them up. They gonna beat the Raiders. Maybe I picked the Raiders or the Broncos to win the division. I'm starting to side more now with the Broncos. Chargers gonna fall off but they going to the playoffs. So Chiefs gonna win that one. Chiefs gonna win that one. Chiefs gonna lose that one. Chiefs gonna lose that one. Chiefs might beat the Colts. Might beat them. Cowboys gonna whoop their ass. I think the Texans gonna beat the Chiefs. I smell an upset. That's a revenge game from last year. I smell an upset. Chargers, they might beat the Chargers. They gonna crush the Titans. They might get the Broncos in that game. They might get the Raiders. So Chiefs are 2-2. That's 3-2, 4-2, 5-2. I'm gonna go 5-3, 5-4, 5-5, 6-5, 6-6, 6-7, 7-7, 8-7, 8-8, 8-9, or 9-8. Watch. Y'all think I'm lying. Y'all listen, man. Y'all think I'm lying. Watch. That's just like the Falcons. The Bucks got a hard ass schedule coming up. Watch. But back to what I was saying about anime, then I'm gonna do a reaction stream. Then I'm gonna end with some Charlie Kirk stuff. So Baki's coming back. Baki Dow next year. They gonna continue that manga story, whatever. You know what? I kind of gave up on Baki. When they had that Kenshin Ashura crossover, that really pissed me off. That really pissed me off. It left a bad taste in my mouth. And then I ain't been on Baki really ever since. But I'm gonna give it a watch. I think Hell's Paradise is coming back as well. So that was a good anime when I watched the first season of that. Solo Leveling, I can't wait for it to come back. Season 3. I actually got the game. So I'm gonna be. It's all right. It can do better. It's all right. There's another anime. I told you guys about the Fable, about the assassin that his leader wanted him to take a vacation for a year with the Yakuza. That's on Hulu too. They have an English dub for that. The Fable. Go check that shit out. What's the other one? Tengoku Damaku. That one is good. It just ain't came back yet. I think that's coming back too. So there are a few animes that I have been watching. There's a lot more that I'm looking at. Onimusa, I think that's what it's called. I haven't finished that one yet. It's not that many episodes left. I haven't really just finished it yet. And I got like 8 more animes queued to look at. But if there's anyone I want you guys to watch, that is Undead Unluck. Go check it out. Tell me what you think. Now, let me look at this shit here that Random want me to look at. What the hell is this? Let's see. What the fuck happened here? There we go. All right. Random sent me this. Okay, let me share the screen real quick. Crimson Desert. Okay. Share screen. I'm not going to turn up the volume because they will copyright strike me or, demonetize the stream. It's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Like I said, I can't turn it up right now because they will demonetize me. Okay, Random. I got a question. Is this a one player only game or is this like 2v2 or whatever? It looks pretty sick though. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I'm sorry if I keep wiping my eyes. I got an eyelash in my eye. It fucking irritating the shit out of me. That dude look like Roman Reigns. Speaking of which, Roman Reigns playing Akuma in the new Street Fighter movie. I'm kind of mixed on that, but whatever. Damn. No, that boy had a goddamn axe. Oh shit. Hey, this game kind of dope. Look, hey, boy, hey, who are you supposed to be? Wait a minute. Hold up, man. Wait a minute. Hey, that boy look like a mix of fucking Raiden, and what's the guy that get drunk in Mortal Kombat? That drinks the big guy. Oh yeah, this looks legit. This looks very legit. Yeah, this is on point right here. Now, of course, this is all theatrical stuff. This is all theatrical stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty legit. Random, that's pretty legit. And the Wolverine games, so you sent me 2 of them. Okay, hold on. You sent me 2 of them. No, it's not. Let's see. 17. You know, damn. Whoa, shit. Hey, get over here, bub. Hey, oh, oh, hey, man, wait. Wait, get over here, bub. Oh, hey, man. Hey, you know, I was playing Marvel versus Capcom thank you, Marvel versus Capcom Collections. Thank you for allowing us to do a best out of 10 to win the whole fucking round type shit. I mean, well, to win the whole set. I would still like it though if you guys can go three, the best out of 5, so it's 3 rounds, right? For the overall round itself, like it used to be. But you can play 10 times, go back, start the match over, play 10 times to win a set. I'm cool with that. All right. But yeah, Wolverine has always been one of my favorite X-Men to play with on any fighting game that has them in it for shit like this. Just gory, man. That boy went through his dome with the shit. I mean, you pull out your damn brain cells. All right. God damn, Wolverine, he's up off of him. Goddamn. He's up off of him. I'm looking for somebody. Point me in his direction. Logan don't care, though. Logan don't care. He just want to drink his tequila and not be bothered. Oh, shit. Hey, man. He like, man, you owe me some money, dog. Give me my shit. Oh. These motherfucking headshots. God. Damn. Hey, man. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all can't see it. Wait a minute. My bad. Let me start this over. Hold on. Let me start this over. Y'all can't even see it. Hey, man. I had to look. God damn. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. Y'all can see it now. I'm sorry about that. God damn. Hey, man. This some cold shit. Now, see, I don't have a PS5 because, people like you don't waste your money on it. But see, it's shit like this that'll make me upgrade because I got a PS1, 2, 3, and a 4. Xbox 360, Xbox One. I got a Nintendo Switch. I ain't too keen on the Switch 2 yet. I still got a PlayStation. I mean, a Super Nintendo. I got a lot of old systems here, Sega Dreamcast and shit. But it's games like, God damn, it's games like this that make me go spend the money for a PS5. This is some, man. God, I mean, look at that. I mean, all through the dome. I mean, listen, this made Grand Theft Auto look rated PG. I mean, do you see this shit? Okay, but you ain't got nothing for him. God damn. Hey man. Man, boy, look at man. That's Mystique, man. I mean, god damn. Boy. Yeah. Hey, I'm liking that. The Sentinel. Hey, I'm liking that. I am liking, that right there, that right there is worth some money. That right there. That right there is fucking hell yeah. I'll jump all on that. And I'm not a sucker to buy game systems, but for something like that, I like games that have some violence in them, especially when it's like fighting games. Speaking of which, Mortal Kombat. I gotta applaud y'all for bringing back all of the greats this upcoming collector's edition. I'm gonna. That's also a PS5 type thing. So if I want to get all those games, even though I have them all individually, minus the new Mortal Kombat that's on the PS5 or the new Xbox, just to get them all on one disc. I'm hoping they may drop to PS4, but you know, a lot of times when they're doing stuff like that, it's to force you to buy the PS5. And I'm a sucker for Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat. So it's games like that I love to buy just to have them, just to play them, and I can play them all on one disc. But that Wolverine game, random, you finally sent me something I can say that was good. That was some good stuff. Really, really interesting stuff. I'm gonna touch on autism real quick, and then I'm gonna end this with Charlie Kirk. There's a lot of people kind of pissed off, and this gonna be the last time I speak about Charlie Kirk. A Hulk game, absolutely. First off, autism. RFK is a dumb fucktard. I'm sorry, he's a dumb fucktard. We all know that he is part of the Kennedy family. And his daddy, RFK Sr., got assassinated for doing his job as a politician. I want y'all to ask yourself the question. Do y'all really think that RFK never had a vaccination in his life? His uncle was the president of the United States. They whole families of politicians. Best healthcare in the world. Most of them, if not all of them, were Democrats. How many of y'all want to bet that RFK's mama took Tylenol? How many of y'all want to bet that Trump mama took some Tylenol? Oh shit, I do you guys one better. I do you guys one better. How many of y'all think Melania Trump didn't take Tylenol? Well, Melania's not bearing Trump's fucking, that's the maid. Yeah, that's the maid. Okay, but how many of y'all think that Trump's first wife that had his kids didn't take Tylenol? The same shit that they trying to tie to autism that's in Tylenol with that acetaminophen, what the fuck that shit called, a 500 milligram dose. Don't get me trying to pronounce big ass, long ass pain blockers. Acetaminophen, what the fuck it's called. Pain blocker agent in Tylenol is the same thing in Motrin, same thing in ibuprofen, same thing in Bear. Don't believe me? Next time you take some children's Motrin. What's up, Go Cast? Next time you take some children's Motrin. Next time you take an ibuprofen. Next time you take any painkiller, look on there and tell me what's in the shit. You know what causes autism? And yes, it's the parents, right? My son on that picture right there. My son. I don't mind showing y'all my son. I got a daughter and a son. I have no problem showing y'all my son. You see that little guy right there? You see my son? He's autistic. He just started going back to school after about 18 months of going through behavior ABA. Don't you know that no parent wants to hear that their child has a learning curve? No parent wants to hear that. Give me a second. Let me make this camera readjust. I think sometime I do this and come back. It cleared up earlier. Clear up. There we go. Don't get close. Clear up, bitch. Clear up. When I put that phone there, it kind of fucked it up, did it? It kind of fucked it up. Clear up. I'm right here. Right here. Look at me. Clear up. Whatever. Don't no parent, okay, wants to hear, all right, about, my bad, guys. I'm just trying to clear the camera up. But it's clear enough. They don't want to hear that their child has that, because that means they have a learning disability. I mean, the cognitive executive function of the frontal lobe neurologically had a problem during the pregnancy, okay? And don't you know later in life you can develop autism from traumatic brain injuries and shit like that? A learning disability is a learning disability, okay? My son can read. He's writing. He has a AAC device. It's a communication device he can use if need be. He can say a word or two. He's potty trained. He has some behavior issues, you know, the swaying and the humming sometimes. He's just overly active, right? But Tylenol isn't what caused my son to have autism. Do you guys know that highly processed, easy to fix shit that you can buy at the store is highly inflammatory to the body? So let's say all you eat is McDonald's and Burger King and Jack in the Box and Church's Chicken and all that shit. Now speaking from experience, drink beer all the time. Even though your sperm may be grade A sperm like mine was, that sperm that your balls produced was produced from the inflammatory foods that you ate. So the makeup of that sperm was made, even though it's swimming in a straight line, by the inflammatory foods that you consume. So even though it looks healthy, streaming in a straight line, doesn't mean that it is a healthy sperm. Just because my son looks like he's normal doesn't mean he's normal. He is, but you get the gist. If your significant other who has eggs that is eating the same thing you're eating, smoking cigarettes and all that shit, and her eggs are produced by the shit she's consuming, even though the eggs look normal because the period cycle is normal, doesn't mean that that's a healthy egg about to be fertilized. So then you got a sperm that's swimming that was made from the foods you eat, because that's how shit's made. Your body takes what it needs to produce that stuff. Okay, stay with me now. This is very important. And then it finds an egg. Now, during those 9 months, If you're feeding your spouse whatever she wants because you're craving pizzas and shit, what do you think that baby is ingesting while the baby is developing in the womb? Highly inflammatory foods process. You guys ever ate some shit and gave you a real bad headache? You guys ever just drunk some stuff and it gave you a real bad headache? Not hangover, I'm talking about just a headache. Inflammatory markers go the fuck off. Can you imagine eating something every day that's causing constant inflammatory responses, swelling, and all that shit around the brain? See where I'm going with this? And then 9 months later, the baby's born. Baby looks normal. But as that baby started to get older, you starting to realize the baby's not talking. Baby's not walking like he's supposed to. Come to find out he's autistic, he or she. What's good, Skylar? Long time no see, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. I just asked about you the other week. We were talking about some Marvel stuff. You wasn't around, but I'm glad to see you, man. I was about to say your name again. I said I wish Skylar was around, and we were just talking about some damn Marvel stuff. But I'm saying all that to say this here. Yes, man. Hey, get your money. I knew sooner or later you were gonna pop up and say hi, man. Get your money. You know how we roll over. We'll get paid, man. You got to eat. You got to eat. You trust me. Trust me. I knew you were still a part of the channel because I can go through and check my mods here. People left my channel, and you were still in the channel. So I figured you was probably just busy, man. You trust me. You good. You good, man. We as parents have to take responsibility for that. Autism wasn't common back in the day because people didn't have access to unhealthy eating habits like they do now. You know, you can pick up a phone now and just order DoorDash. Oh yeah, and this ain't no good neither when you sit there all day neurologically too, get unhealthy. No, high stress levels too cause inflammatory markers when you trying to produce and fuck. You know, there's a lot of stuff we do to ourselves that cause autism. You know, they're not going to say that in Congress. The Democrats not going to say it either. Because money, fast foods, easy access to highly inflammatory carbohydrates and shit like that puts a lot of money back into the economy. Because we as Americans then got very lazy. That's why I think 1 in every 8 child now is getting diagnosed with autism. It just signals to me the end of time. Not saying that out of all the autistic kids in the world that there not gonna be some people that can talk and be geniuses, but it's gonna become the norm. You're gonna have a lot more people having a hard time trying to learn. They're gonna be dependent on people to take care of them, which will signal the end of men and women because we have became too weak. That's why autism is the way that it is. If we stop eating McDonald's, yeah, you damn right. My uncle just died from stomach cancer, but he was a dipper, and you know some of the food choices he made, he ended up dying from stomach cancer. My aunt just lost her husband after 32 years Sunday. I was in the tunnel at the football game for flag crew detail and got the call. So I'm not gonna go home for that funeral because I just got back from North Carolina and all that shit. So it's no way. But yes, what we eat and what we do always come back. Always come back. We all will die from something. But why make it easy to die from shit that can cause you to have cancer and all that shit? You know what I mean? So autism is basically caused by the environmental effect on your body and how and what you give your body for nourishment. It's not from Tylenol. It's what you ingest, your stress levels. All that affects guys when they try to produce sperm. Women, it affects your eggs. And then when you get pregnant, you can change the outcome of the baby while he's in the womb, he or she, if you just change your diet up. Eat protein-based foods so the baby can grow healthy and strong. But what we do, oh, man, fuck it. I'm craving peanut butter with pickles with a large order of onion rings and fucking I need 3 banana splits. That's just a fucking sugar bender right there. So that's why autism is the way that it is. And yes, it's partly due to the parents. Now, Trump and RFK isn't going to say that. And no Democrats are going to say it. If I had a bigger platform, I'll be pushing this shit. You want to make America healthy again to stop the growing pandemic of autism? Make people start growing their own foods and cooking. Also, put a label on all that fast food shit to let you know that it's highly inflammatory and constant inflammation on the brain can cause neurological disorders like, I don't know, seizures and shit. But what do I know? I'm just a nigga with an average amount of income. Now, I'm gonna end this with this. Because that's how you want that. That's how you make people healthy. You give them, you let them know. Just like cigarettes and beer and shit, that big ass cancer label on that motherfucker. They know that they get cancer down the line. They can't say nothing. They got themselves to blame. Food, McDonald's, them fries may be good. These French fries is highly processed French fries, and they can lead to obesity and a form of cancer. Also, neurological disorders if eaten for over long periods of time. Eat in moderation. Shouldn't consume while pregnant. Now, Charlie Kirk, I'm going to end it with this. Charlie Kirk. I was asked at a football game when I was up in North Carolina, actually at the Panthers game, watching to get our fucking shit pushed in. And yes, go the next time. I always go to North Carolina. This time I just decided to record some stuff. But the next time I'm there, and the next time you play y'all next year, I will DM you directly if you have some time. I know you're a busy man yourself, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't reach out. But let me be clear about this. Being awarded, I mean, Rush Limbaugh got the fucking Presidential Medal of fucking Freedom or some shit. Honor, right? With Medal of Freedom. Honors for the military. But it's the highest civilian award you can get. Charlie Kirk was a man of many words, okay? I'm not gonna say how I feel about his wife saying some stuff after how she was saying about the killer, and then she backtracked and said some shit and all this. That's all a show, but whatever. All those pictures of her with her husband dead in the coffin. If it was me, I wouldn't post on social media. That's just for clicks and to incite his fan base. I wouldn't even put that on Facebook or Instagram. Those are private, intimate moments that you should have kept to yourself with your deceased husband. That's just my opinion. Sometimes we do stuff just for cringe shit. Hey, D Money, nothing much, man. About to get off here in a second. And you know, I guess she's trying to down the rhetoric. Here's the thing. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I don't hate people as well. I'm a combat vet. I had a job doing no survival war and kill people. Most combat vets will drill them and go to war. You gotta survive. And some of us had to make the unlucky decision to do just that. We have to kill in order to get back home because of firefights and shit like that, right? So I understand when someone's life is taken, the effects it can have on people. I don't agree with what happened to him at all. Not at all. I fought for that man to go up there on stage and say whatever the fuck he wants to say. Yes, Skylar, that was what we were talking about last time. Absolute Batman that you missed last live stream. Even though his rhetoric was not liked by the majority of America, well, I ain't gonna say the majority because most of us didn't care. Besides his fan base, besides his rhetoric, the man had a choice to express how he felt without repercussions. It's like the far right was doxing people to try to scare people. I think that's the gayest shit in the world. Don't you guys know how many people have guns? I have a whole bunch of them. Dox me, I don't give a fuck. Just don't show up and run your mouth. That's me. I'm not gonna sit there and go, oh my God. Think that's the gayest shit in the world. I'm gonna dox this man's house so I can go fuck with him. And then you get your shit pushed in, blown the fuck in. And then you died outside somebody's doorstep trying to be stupid. That's what doxing to get you in this day and age. People don't care for that doxing shit. 10 years ago, that thing used to scare people. Now, people don't care. Everybody got guns. You run your ass on the uphill and you can get your ass blown away. That's just what's going to happen. I ain't got to think about it. It's already programmed in my head. No fucks given. I'll make you YouTube and Instagram famous for the guy that showed up and got shit pushed in. So, Charlie Kirk being shot live on his live stream in front of his wife, kids, and 3,000 people was absolutely unacceptable. Because in America, you have the right to express yourself, whether you like them or not. And I'm from Texas. You damn right. I'm in Georgia now, but you goddamn right. The only difference is about Georgia and Texas is in Texas, they got to be inside your home for you to shoot them. Unless you got private property you own and it's fenced off in Texas, they got to be in your home. Here in Georgia, you step across my goddamn curb and I feel like you a threat to my life, stand your ground, I'll blow your goddamn brains out. I ain't got time to be fucking with you. It's shitty, bang, bang. Then I'm going to sit down, have me a cigarette, and wait for the goddamn coroner to come pick your ass up. I'm a cool guy, but I'll come to your house. Well, I hope you don't. That's why I stress to people on YouTube and shit. Don't get killed behind dumb shit. Don't be that guy to want to be a gangster and goes and buy a house, because everybody has guns nowadays. Being a hitman or a gangster ain't what it is. Everybody has guns. And if you live by that logic, you would die by that logic. Guns are meant to protect people, not to incite fear in the people and commit crimes to people. So when I see people on YouTube in the comment section, you're a doctor's gotta go down. Why? So you can get fucked up? Or send somebody to the house so they can get fucked up? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. If you don't like what people say, stay the fuck off the internet. That is your right to stay the fuck off the internet. I'm not gonna go to nobody's house that has a problem with me. Everybody's not gonna like you, even if you're not fucking with them. You think the Ku Klux Klan like somebody like me? Fuck no. So but they got that right not to like me. Just like I got a right not to like them and avoid them. Now we having to cross paths and they go to bumping their fucking gums and it's just me and 4 of them. Oh yes, I'm gonna try my best to take about 3 of them with me. I'm probably gonna get got, but I'm taking about 2 or 3 of them with me. But you can't go around trying to set people up to get their shit pushed in. In the eyes of America, Charlie Kirk died doing what he loved to do. In a situation like that, as fucked up as it sounds, he deserved the Medal of Freedom. He was being free, doing what he wanted to do. Even though some of his rhetoric was fucking racist as fuck, but we all are racist now, just being blunt with it. It doesn't mean that he didn't qualify for it. The man was assassinated for just expressing himself. Like how Martin Luther King was assassinated for just expressing himself. It was just King was the greater good, and Charlie Kirk not so good. But I ain't gonna call him a Hitler version or a fucking Vladimir Putin version. He's just a guy that liked to say what's on his fucking mind, and he expressed how he felt. I don't give a fuck either way. But the only issue I think I would have with that award, not him not deserving it, because he died doing what he enjoyed to do. And he was, people knew him. A lot of Americans knew who he was. The Republican Party loved him. They knew who he was. And so he died going to college campuses, debating and having not confrontations, but debates with people. And he got killed because the guy that killed him was in a homosexual relationship with a transsexual. The dumbest reason to die. But the only problem I would have with that, him getting it, is if you got people that's doing absolutely amazing things for this country. I don't care their skin color. They can't even get one. You got some white women out there, some black women out there, some Asian women out there, some Mexican women out there, some Mexican men, all ethnicities. They're in some sector of this world in America, from scientists to mechanics, doing absolutely mind-boggling stuff, and they can't even get a Medal of Freedom. That's my problem. Why give it to those that always seem to die versus give it to those that are trying to make vast improvements for our way of life here in America? Breaking barriers for cancer discoveries and shit like that. Them the people that should get it most in the medical field with these breakthroughs, or these mechanics out there that got breakthroughs with new mechanical machines they're building to protect people that live along the coast, and solar power stuff. Those are the people that deserve those type of awards. No, you have that right. You have that right. I'm just saying, in my opinion, the way he died, because it's like I got to end it with this. It's like how Trump got shot. It resonated with people. You guys remember when I came back on here and he got shot with that thumbnail, and I said, now the reason why Joe Biden won't get reelected, because right here, this man got shot. He didn't hide. He went back on the motherfucking trail and kept on going forward. Those are my exact words, and that's why he got reelected. Had it been Joe Biden, Biden probably would have got out the campaign. Straight up. And I'm not the biggest Trump supporter. I agree with some of his policies, but not most of them. But I am not the biggest Trump supporter. I respect his right to free speech, but some of the man's decisions, I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I agree with the borders and shit. And I agree with you having to go to work if you work in government. And I agree putting tariffs on certain shit. But some of that stuff that Trump is doing, I'm like, nah, man, nah, bro. You miss me with that. You miss me with that. So that's the last I'm gonna speak of Charlie Kirk. May he rest in peace. Because he died doing what he loved. And so in a situation like that, he was assassinated. He was assassinated for absolutely no reason. In my opinion, he was living his form of the American dream. He was a pioneer to a lot of Republicans, a lot of the young people that's growing up as a Republican. He had that Turning Point USA. He was the founder of that. He accomplished so much, and then he got assassinated for just being himself. That's why, in my opinion, yes, he deserved it. Even though he wasn't the most liked person. And once again, I'm not a big Charlie Kirk fan at all. He got killed for no reason. Now, should the CEO, what was that, of the insurance company got shot in the head by the Mangione, what the fuck that guy name was? I can't think of his name right now. He should get the Medal of Freedom. He was shot in the back of the head for no reason. And he was the CEO of like the biggest insurance company in the world. Can't remember. He should get one. But is he gonna get one? Nope. Yeah, Luigi Mangione. Yeah, that guy that shot him, Luigi Mangione. That guy that he killed should get a posthumous Medal of Freedom. I'm just saying. Well, anyway, guys, it's been fun. I'm glad I got to come on and talk to you guys. Be on the lookout for all my NFL videos that I was a part of to be uploaded either today or tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream again on Friday. Same thing. I don't really have nothing to talk about in particular, so it's gonna probably be another reaction stream. Whatever the fuck you guys want to talk about, let you guys decide the topics. You can just put them in the comment section of this live stream here, and we can talk about all that shit because I ain't nothing really to talk about. Yeah, man. Hey, look, Skylar, bro, I've been busy myself. That's why I haven't been streaming as much myself. But man, I figured you was busy. I figured you was busy. There are some better treatments out there. Cancer is one of those things where you can put in remission, and unless you change some stuff about you, it can come right back. Because remission is a cure. I gotta get to that too. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of stuff. I was just talking about some of the anime shit I've been watching. I gotta get to that too. But look, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get my son and my daughter from school because they've been here in about 15 minutes, so I gotta get up the road and go pick them up. But I hope you guys stay safe. I'm gonna try my best to be on Friday. Once again, Lex stream. Whatever you guys want to talk about, just let me know throughout the stream and we'll talk about it. Until then, you guys stay safe. It's been your boy Savar Matner. My one. Peace.